Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion, Tavo, takes place when the Israelites were about to settle in Israel. Moses had just led them for 40 long and treacherous years through the desert. In this parsha, Moses is telling the Israelites that if they obey God and observe faithfully all of God's commands, God will bless them in various ways. Many wonderful blessings will be bestowed upon them if they just listen to what God tells them. But on the other hand, if the Israelites do not obey God and observe faithfully all of the commandments, they will be cursed, and terrible things will happen. The Israelites are instructed to express their gratitude to God for their bountiful harvest and freedom from slavery by tithing 10% of their crops. For the Levite, the stranger, the orphan, and the widow, Tavo ends when Moses summons the people at the end of their 40-year journey and in sight of the promised land to renew their covenant that their parents made with God at Mount Sinai. As we count our days towards Rosh Hashanah, when we all stand before God in our synagogues, may we reflect on the successes and failures of the past year and renew our covenant. This is the time of year when we seek to find a formula for successful life, personally, professionally, and spiritually. This portion reminds us that God is found not in the blinding light of the sun, nor in the majesty of the mountains. God is not in the almost infinite vast spaces of the universe. God is not even in the letters of the genetic code. God is found, not by looking, but by listening. God lives in words. The words God spoke to the patriarchs and matriarchs, the prophets and the priests, ultimately the words of Torah itself, the words with which we interpret all other words. This week, think about your relationship with God and work on that relationship. It is particularly important to find our path and harvest our rewards, that we always remember that we were once lost. We are thankful for the opportunity that we have wandered, and we offer our first fruits in gratitude. Shabbat Shalom.